Thank you so much for watching my video. This video is making up for a lab, the second portion of lab that I missed last Sunday. And so this lab is specifically dealing with a patient named Danielle. And Danielle is a little overview and description of Danielle specifically. She's dealing with Parkinson's disease. And she has received help getting her medications sorted. But something we need to stay mindful of is any potential issues that might arise from this new regime, just to stay cognizant and mindful of any issues that she might face. Additionally, she has a moderate resting tremor, which is affecting her coordination skills. So something we need to pay attention to as we're helping her with her ADLs. And she needs moderate assistance for these self-care activities. Because of her standing balance issues, she needs assistance with mobility. And unfortunately, she's becoming a little depressed because she has had issues due to her loss of independence and a little bit of pain because she's experienced increased active range of motion in her upper extremities. Of course, she does have strengths, and that includes her motivation to return home, and also to get back to her ADLs. And she has an incredible support system, which includes her husband, her two grown children, and then her two grandchildren. And thankfully, she also has a clear goal in sight. And she wants to return home to her husband and take care of her own needs. And thankfully, the home that she resides in is a ranch-style home, and it's easy to navigate. So we don't have to really deal with any steps or stairs, just 2 steps to get into the home. So her needs are, helping with mobility, coordination, and then specifically what I am highlighting in this video is her goal to practice self-care without her husband's help, specifically with the application of her makeup. So these are 2 long-term goals and a short-term goal. Long-term would be able to brush her teeth and apply her makeup independently, 1 time a day for 5 minutes by the end of the 4 weeks. Of course, brushing her teeth will be 2 times a day, but just for the sake of this exercise, I put in 1. And then short term, she'll be able to participate in some balance exercises with assistance 2 times a day for 10 minutes to sort of build up that strength. And then by the end of 2 weeks, being able to do that. And then because she's got some mobility and again, balance issue, she's going to be practicing transferring with assistance between the couch and her dining room table 100% of the time by the end of 2 weeks. So those are some goals that we have set out. And then over here, what I did is I created an activity analysis form. I chose makeup because it is such a goal that Danielle would like to accomplish. And I know for women, myself included, being able to apply makeup independently and then go out to the world confidently with makeup done in a way that you find presentable and pretty is really important. So this activity is applying makeup, and culturally, this is important to Danielle in order for her to feel pretty, sort of as cultural norms apply, and also independent to have more self-confidence. So, and also, being able to do this without any help, she gets confidence and self-care. So the sequencing and timing, so I have here my own makeup bag. So I will be using the sequencing and timing to help out with the explanation and the example of that. So I'm sitting at the moment on a chair in front of what would be perhaps a vanity, but sort of for make-believe, using this as my computer screen would be the mirror. And so opening the makeup bag and choosing the foundation. So at the moment it's already opened, but Danielle would reach inside and get her foundation, which would be, let me find it here, which would be here. So the foundation is here, and the next step would be to open the foundation bottle, turn it over and put a few drops of foundation on the palm and rub it in with the foundation onto the chin, cheeks, nose, and forehead. I obviously am holding the camera, so I can't do that, but you can see that this is the foundation and that those activities and those directions from the activity analysis form would be completed by Danielle. And then I would return that to the makeup bag. The next step in my sequencing would be the eyeshadow that she would take out, flip this little lid here, remove eyeshadow container, grasp the glass on the container and carefully open it, grabbing the eye shadow brush and lightly going over the desired area with the eyeshadow and applying it as desired. And this could also be weighted to help Danielle with her tremors and any coordination issue she has. Then we would replace both of these back into the makeup bag. And then lastly, it would be to grab the mascara, which would be here, unscrew the top of that, pump the mascara wand into and out of the tube to get the mascara out of the wand, bring the wand up to the eyelashes and apply as desired, return the wand to the tube and replace it into the makeup bag. And then I actually don't have lipstick in here, but if Danielle required lipstick, that would be in this makeup bag as well. Last instructions would be take the tube, take off the top, turn up the lipstick, apply to upper and lower lip, and then return to the makeup bag as well. So that is my activity analysis, clearly spelled out for Danielle to follow in order for her to apply her makeup independently. And of course, this is, important to her. She wants to do it, probably has done it her whole life, feels, it does state in her notes that she feels, embarrassed and upset that her husband has to help her at the time. So we're trying to figure out ways in which we can help her to do so. To grade it up, here's more of the activity analysis. Some of the ideas that I had, of course, you've got the sensory function and the neuroskeletal muscle issues. Grading up, if Danielle is feeling stronger, we would have her stand instead of sit to apply the makeup. And then grading down, we would lay all of the makeup out on the vanity for her and easy to access and open everything. So we would take the top off of the foundation, open the eyeshadow container, unscrew the top of the mascara, and then take the top off the lipstick, and then applying weights to the brushes and the mascara wands to help with tremors. And again, this therapeutic value and outcomes, it's a valuable exercise for Danielle, and that is important for her to apply her own makeup without assistance so that she'll build her self-confidence and self-esteem. Learning how to manipulate the makeup instruments will help her navigate this process in ease, and she'll feel pretty and presentable. So this is my work for the Makeup Lab, and really enjoyed thinking and creating a way in which Danielle could feel confident and presentable and pretty. Thank you very much for watching the video.